is going to be a slugfest.
Yeah, I would expect a lot of violence in this match. I mean, we have got 6 brutal competitors in this match who, like the sound says, they don't like to hurt people.
It's not just Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, and MVP that like to hurt people.
That's right.
The Ops relish in it, and I mean, Samoa Joe, I just have to go back to this, Brian. He wrestled an incredible match against Hangman Adam Page. I don't think there was any shame in losing for Joe, but he should be ashamed of what he did after the match was over.
Yeah, I mean, he gave it everything he had against Hangman Adam Page, who's just an incredible world champion for AEW. And he has nothing to be ashamed about in his performance. But like you said, him turning on Hangman Adam Page, laying him out with the Ops, I was sitting at home watching it, disgusted.
Yeah, the days leading up to WrestleDream, we heard a lot of introspection from Samoa Joe. He wasn't sure how many more opportunities to challenge for a world championship would be coming down the line. And maybe that played something into it. We'll only know when we hear Samoa Joe speak for himself, but right now the action on Dynamite starting with Katsuyori Shibata, Shelton Benjamin starting things off for the respective sides. Nice side headlock by Shibata. Benjamin sending him off into the ropes.
Yeah, what an incredible matchup this is. I mean, you've got Shelton Benjamin, an all-American wrestler. You've got Shibata, who's trained a ton in mixed martial arts, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, Muay Thai.
Yeah, Katsuyori Shibata, somebody that's been around professional wrestling his entire life. His father, a former professional wrestler for New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's where Shibata got to start. Now Shelton looking for
what up, y'all? What up?
But Shibata,
I'm in right now, so I'm trying not to talk much, y'all.
Counters out of it. And now just a battle of submission attempts here to start off the action. Shibata getting the Jujigatami, but Shelton wisely rolling into it. Shibata forced to abandon ship and gets taken down by Benjamin.
Yeah, as despicable as what Shibata did on Saturday night, that was beautiful mat wrestling that we just saw from both Shelton Benjamin and Katsuyori Shibata.
Now, as talented as Katsuyori Shibata is, this is a bit of a mismatch, physically at least. It's with Bobby Lashley, but Powerhouse Hobbs dragging in.
Excalibur, who do you think is stronger?
Samoa Joe tagging himself in and covering up the chest of Powerhouse Hobbs. That's my weight, not mentioning. And now Samoa Joe turned around. Bobby Lashley waiting for him. And now Lashley hammering Joe. First with elbows, now the close fist. Referee Aubrey Edwards from Bobby Lashley open up those very dangerous hands. Samoa Joe reverses the hammer, throw into the corner. Follows up. Big elbow strike. Joe drawing with Bobby Lashley. Maybe a bit ill-advised, Ryan.
Yeah. This is you can't give Bobby Lashley any space. And we saw it there. Joe just gave him a little bit too much time.
Now the hammer throw into the neutral corner. Tag out to Shelton Benjamin. And Benjamin now moving with some urgency, charges in Joe. The Bandera deposits Shelton on the outside. Shelton,
I'm doing good. My family's doing good. I appreciate
to
it.
the top.
Y'all don't talk much. I mean.
Ready for it. Joe trying to walk it off.
And I don't like to talk while I'm eating.
And now elects to tag in Powerhouse Hobbs. Shelton Benjamin turns the corner, comes around with a heel kick. Hobbs is staggered. Well, maybe not. Not off the ground. You see Shelton Benjamin moved around with such ease by an opponent.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen Shelton Benjamin picked up like that.
And Shelton sent to the outside, but Bobby Lashley in there sending Hobbs for a trip. Now Katsuyori Shibata and the high boot. Gets Bobby Lashley on the chin. MVP wipes out Shibata, and now Samoa Joe sending MVP to the outside. But Shelton Benjamin comes in. Big knee strike. And again, Hobbs moving around Shelton with ease. A power slam from Powerhouse Hobbs. And Samoa Joe follows up. Big time senton as our opening contest continues here tonight. Live on HBO Max and TBS. Don't go anywhere.
Root in Lawrence, Kansas State, Kansas. Coverage begins Saturday at 11 on TNT, presented by Modelo.
On the next Friday Night Vibes.
We're about to watch one of Will Smith's classics, I, Robot. My dance is just as dangerous as the robots in the movie.
I'll join you.
There we go.
On Friday Night Vibes. Friday at 8 on TBS.
Hey, co-pilot. How do I go there?
What sort of thrust does this thing have on it?
Hey, co-pilot, that's a cool mic. What is it?
That's the HyperX Quadcast 2S.
I hate writing about myself. Help me turn my portfolio into a bio.
Inspired by her cat Ziggy, Jenna's work is a contrast of sturdy form and wild color.
I like that. How about that hat? Let's talk about that chair.
Do you see what I'm highlighting?
You're talking to your computer. Can you show me how?
Show me that visual.
Oh, that's nice.
What would you like me to do next?
What up, Matthew? What up?
Good.
Campbell's.
Good. I believe that a single good movie can change your entire life.
Chainsaw Man, the movie, Rizziar, is one of the most satisfying anime films ever. Hell yeah! 10 out of 10. Chainsaw Man, the movie, Rizziar, tomorrow. Rated R.
Skincare can start in the laundry room. That's why I always recommend All Free Clear for sensitive skin. It's free of dyes and perfume.
It's a key part of my self-care routine, and it's gentle for my skin and hers too.
For an effective clean that's gentle on skin, all you need is All Free Clear.
You can get this fixed now and pay later. You can get this fixed now and pay later. And this. Get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
And Doug.
Imagine if we can tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Nemo, it's a mascot! Oh, what's this? A fan has run out onto the field and he's not wearing pants.
Do birds need pants?
And the control room censored it.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. We are living legends, and we will be treated as such. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way.
Hey, I'm going home already.
I outclass you in every single way. AEW Collision, Saturdays at 8 on TNT, and now streaming on HBO Max.
AEW Dynamite live from San Antonio, Texas. The AEW World Trios Championship on the line in our opening contest. A hard-hitting affair between the Hurt Syndicate and the champions, the Ops. For the last few moments, Brian, we have seen the Ops getting the better of Shelton Benjamin. They have him completely isolated.
Yeah, and I wonder how much the match that the Hurt Syndicate had on Saturday is the toll is weighing on Shelton Benjamin right now. He got put through the table by the demand, and you can see his ribs are a little bit banged up. His legs are a little bit weak, and that's very unusual for Shelton Benjamin. He's an incredible athlete. I think this is a really smart strategy by Samoa Joe. Wear down Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, the Ops, it's clear they have singled Shelton Benjamin out after the very physical month he has endured.
Yeah, they're keeping Shelton Benjamin away from his corner. You see, this is smart ring placement by Samoa Joe. He's got his back to the Hurt Syndicate, and if Shelton Benjamin wants to make a tag, he's going to have to actually go through Samoa Joe as opposed to directly get into his tag team partners.
Yeah, Shelton Benjamin, though, trying to motivate himself, trying to fire up to break free of the grip of the man who this past Saturday would be a two-time AEW World Champion, but it was not meant to be. But speaking of this past Saturday, Jon Moxley forced to say, "I quit" by Darby Allin. Moxley will be back in action here tonight against Kyle O'Reilly of the Conglomeration. Plus, we will hear live from Darby Allin for the first time since what transpired this past Saturday at WrestleDream and our main event tonight at Dynamite. Bandito, only the third man to defeat Kazuchika Okada inside an AEW ring. He has earned a shot at the AEW Unified Championship. That will go down tonight in our main event. This program absolutely loaded as Shelton Benjamin. Open hand shots being exchanged with Samoa Joe. Joe, with bleary-eyed Brian, he pointed out that the ops coming into this match relatively fresh. Only 2/3 of their team did not compete, whereas the entire Hurt Syndicate and Samoa Joe were in action this past Saturday in Benjamin, though. He's got Samoa Joe rattled.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Out of the 3 members of the ops, the one that was in,
Hold on, Durante, before I say something. Let my food go through first. No, I'll talk. I think the ops should retain, to be honest. Because you get the titles to the Hurt Syndicate. Like I said, bro, I'm not trying to. It's really no interest in me seeing MVP wrestle. It's really not. I really don't have any interest of seeing him wrestle. I know he's wrestling right now, but you know, I just can't go ooh and ah about MVP wrestling. You know what I'm saying? He's just there. If Cedric Alexander was, then yes. But unless Cedric Alexander shows up and costs the ops the match and they give him the titles, and I'll be cool for that too.
Bobby Lashley, Powerhouse Hobbs teeing off on one another. Center of the ring, and Hobbs, though, he changes levels, a shot across the windpipe. And now, Lashley frees himself. Bobby Lashley looking for that hurt lock. Hobbs knew it, and he backed Lashley up to the corner.
Yeah, I think whoever knocks the other one down first is going to have a psychological advantage. But they both went down.
But Katsuyori Shibata, though, while all of that was going on, he remains the legal man alongside Bobby Lashley. Lands the PK, still clutching the back of his neck as Shibata, the lateral press. Lashley able to kick out.
And Shibata's pinned a number of people with the penalty kick.
Now Samoa Joe, MVP, into the frame. Joe immediately going for the eyes. Samoa Joe, after the disgusting actions after the match we saw against Hangman Adam Page.
Samoa Joe went for the eyes, and then MVP went for the throat.
MVP hits the ropes, and he's dropping the elbow on Samoa Joe. 1, 2. And Shibata there to break it up.
Great save by Shibata there.
Shelton Benjamin released German suplex on Lashley's spine, or excuse me, on Shibata's spine buster on Benjamin, and now Bobby Lashley spikes Powerhouse Hobbs.
And look at that boot by Samoa Joe.
And now the Kikina clutch, potentially locked in.
MVP Jiu-Jitsu black belt, he knows how to get out.
Not sure they teach you a jawbreaker like that in Jiu-Jitsu, but MVP.
Who the hell?
Ricochet. Down hitting the ring. The demand, it seems like their issues with the Hurt Syndicate aren't over. Joe transitions into the
Why is this still continuing?
MVP. And he's got the hook set. And MVP with no choice but to tap out.
AEW World Trios Champions, the Ops.
Well, by hook or by crook, the Ops remain AEW World Trios Champions.
Like, why are these guys still feuding?
At the bottom of your screen, Brian, their issues with the Hurt Syndicate, I'm sure, far from over.
Yeah, I thought after Saturday, I thought this issue might be done.
I thought, I agree with Brian. I thought after Saturday, this stuff was done.
I thought he was gonna break MVP's jaw.
The Hurt Syndicate, they don't care about the odds. They are charging up the ramp, and they are going straight at the demand. But amidst all of that, our colleague, the ineffable Tony Schiavone, is in the ring.
Samoa Joe, after what was a classic match Saturday at WrestleDream, the fans want to know why you did what you did to Hangman Adam Page.
First of all, I want to say what a pleasure it is to be here in San Antonio tonight. Because you gotta understand, when you have a man like Powerhouse Hobbs around, it's good to have these big old fat San Antonio women around.
Oh my God, Joe. Oh. Oh my God, bro. You did not have to go there. About the San Antonio women.
It's really simple. Because I exist. As long as I'm on planet Earth and you call yourself a champion, I come hunting for you. As long as you strive this earth thinking that you're the man, the very best it can be, just know I am waiting to show you that you are not that man. And much like these people say, Hangman Adam Page, you may think that this is just some cowboy shit. But rest assured, just like every one of you slack-jawed Texans in here, I will slap your cowboy ass and make you my bitch, just like everybody else has made every sports team in this state their bitch.
Hey.
Because if you haven't noticed, what stands before you is the ups.
Don't be saying nothing about my Astros, my Rockets.
And rest assured, we're never lacking.
Or you can say something about my tits because they ass. You know what I'm saying?
Just like the Hurt Syndicate, it's unfinished business with the man Samoa Joe. Unfinished business with our AEW Men's World Champion Hangman Adam Page. And he had Powerhouse Hobbs and Katsuyori Shibata to back him up. Fans, it was a fantastic weekend for all Elite Wrestling, but it was a record-breaking weekend for the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Oh.
She is arriving to San Antonio in style here tonight, and with good reason. She will be
Yeah, at least because we got 2 World Series out of this.
championship victories over this past weekend. But first, let's head to the back where our colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette, is standing by.
Defended your AEW Women's World Championship against Toni Storm at WrestleDream.
Toni Storm. If there's anyone I could have stripped with, cuddled with, beat the shit out of, and then made up, well, I'm glad it was you.
Well, moments later, you were confronted by and challenged to a match at Full Gear by Mercedes Moné.
I mean, I don't need a celebration tonight because I'm not focused on what I did. I'm focused on what I'm going to do. And Mercedes, since we're making history tonight, I beat Toni Storm twice. Have you? I won the AEW Women's World Championship. Have you? If you think that I'm the same person that you beat last year at Full Gear, well, I promise you, I am so much more. You may be the one who broke the glass ceilings. I'm going to soar past it and take this title to heights that you have never seen before, and you are coming along for the ride. Full Gear, AEW Women's World Championship. Chris Stylander versus Mercedes Moné. I accept. Oh. Have a nice celebration tonight.
Well, the rising tensions between Chris Statlander and Mercedes Moné, but our first match for Full Gear is official.
Well, that's a lose-lose situation because
Chris Statlander and Mercedes. But fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is official partner of AEW.
Chris Statlander can't go 0. What's the record? 0-2. She can't go 0-3 against Mercedes.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app
And Mercedes, if she loses that match,
DraftKings Sportsbook, the crowd.
what the fuck is the point of you winning on these? They put this so ass backwards, man. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, bro.
With today's NBA stars, no leave is safe.
They have really put this so backwards. What's up, George? What's up, George, man? Hey, man, you missed a joke when you said man, Samoa Joe, man. Shout out to Samoa Joe. Hey, I know a little thing or two about them San Antonio women down there. He says when you hang out with Powerhouse Hobbs, it's good to have these big old fat San Antonio women to keep him around, to keep him occupied. Hey, man, listen. Shit. Yeah, man, them girls are San Antonio. Let me tell you, man. Hey. Yeah, this girl finna have 13 belts, bro. And, like, bro, the people that's calling this out, like, bro, I'm not even, excuse me, I'm not even hating. Like, it's just criticizing. We're not out here hating. We're criticizing it because it's gotten so ridiculous because they have failed, AEW has failed to build anybody up to beat this woman. They have. They thrown everybody at Mercedes and at Toni Storm when she was the Women's World Champion, and they failed to build anybody up. Now, Chris Statlander, if Chris Statlander needs to beat Mercedes Moné at Full Gear, she needs to win. You go 0-3 against Mercedes because Mina Shirakawa is 0-4 against Mercedes. I didn't like that booking decision. It's just to crash out on me on the rant with me on Saturday because I didn't like the booking decision because they threw Mina in there like she was just another girl out there, and they had her lose to Mercedes. And the fact that her 11th championship was an interim championship is bullshit. That's cheap and low class. And I feel like you have creatively failed Mina Shirakawa like I know you would in just about really 2 months. She got here in May, right? Then you threw her into a championship match against Toni Storm at Double or Nothing. So she's on one in that title match. Then you threw her into a TBS title match with Mercedes. I believe it was 10 days before All In. She was 0-2, which made her 0. They said Mina's 0-4 against Mercedes. When was the third damn match? I don't know shit. Then you made her go 0-2 in that match. Then you go and challenge Chris. Then she goes and challenges Chris Statlander. For the AEW Women's World Championship. I believe it was September 17th. If I'm not mistaken, September 17th episode of Dynamite. She goes 0-3 in that title match. And then you have her lose to Mercedes on Saturday for an interim championship.
This past Saturday would not yield, would not surrender. Darby Allin, who forced Jon Moxley.
But I just don't have a gut feeling. I don't have a good feeling she's gonna lose to Chris Statlander. I just don't. Could you, bro? In a world where she wins, like this division and Tony Khan, they have failed on every occasion to make this women's division better. We thought Mercedes was going to come in and make the women's division better, but no, it has actually gotten... The way you book it is actually worse. Like, you know what? Call me crazy, bro, but I miss the days when Britt Baker was the women's champion was running the division. I miss the days when Hikaru Shida was running the division. I miss the days when Thunder Rosa was there. And it seems like all three of them are just thrown to the wayside. Britt Baker, she ain't. You can kiss her coming back to AEW goodbye. She'll be on Tuesday nights. She'll be at the PC on Tuesday nights. You'll see her on NXT. Having a match with Blake Monroe. Having a match with Zarya having a match with Kalani Jordan. You will see the next time you will see Britt Baker make a professional wrestling appearance is on Tuesday nights on the CW network. I'm just saying.
When he was in the chain from Hangman, when he was in Samoa Joe's Coquina Clutch. Jon Moxley talks a big game, but Darby Allin is the big game.
Before I climbed Mount Everest, there was a lot of people saying I was irresponsible and I could never really be the face of this company. Because I was going to get myself killed. It'd be really bad for PR. But I'd like to argue the exact opposite. Because I'm willing to go places for this company no one else is willing to go. I will die for this place. I will die for this place.
Darby. Oh yeah, you go kill yourself for this place. Yeah.
The marks on my body from Saturday tell a story. I may have said, John, oh, he said I quit. I was never going to say I quit Saturday. But I'm wearing the scars today. And I ain't stupid. I know the Death Riders just aren't going to go away just like that. So let me tell you something, John.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, man. It's very unfortunate.
As long as the Death Riders are breathing, Darby Allin isn't far behind.
A man of few words. But Darby Allin sent a very powerful message this past Saturday at WrestleDream.
All right. Can we be done with the Death Riders and Darby Allin? Please and thank you. Let's move on to something fresh.
I believed it after what I saw on Saturday.
And also this past Saturday at WrestleDream, the Jurassic Express a successful return to competing on pay-per-view, back in the win column. And their bank accounts didn't suffer too much either.
I haven't had a real serious competitive match since January of this year. My lungs are burning, my muscles are aching. We haven't had a tag match like that, and it feels like a lifetime.
Yeah, that nigga got hit by a bus, bro. The nigga Darby is built different in this company.
People want to know why this, why now, what are we after? We're after reclamation, reclaiming everything that we lost, things that we thought were even possible to lose. A name, a reputation, a feeling of wanting to give this everything that you have, because it's what you love more than anything in the world. And starting now, we are here to take it home. And eventually, whoever has them, our World Tag Team titles.
All right, Jurassic Express going back for the World Tag Team titles. That's good.
Jurassic Express calling their shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship. If you missed a moment of the action, WrestleDream on demand, hbomax.com/AEW.
All right, 4-way women's tag team match. The women's tag, don't forget the women's tag team titles. The bracket will be unveiled today.
With a 30-minute time limit, introducing team number 1, Penelope Ford and Megan Bain.
Megan Bain, Penelope Ford, trying to get back in the win column ahead of the tournament to crown the inaugural AEW Women's World Champions. And this match, Brian, very high stakes.
Hello, Megan Bain. Hello.
Match will be able to select their first round opponents.
Yeah, I mean that's
So the winner of this match will select their first round opponents in the women's tag team title tournament.
Easiest team. If you can get an easy first round matchup, that helps you a lot later on in the tournament.
Likewise, though, if you want to get the tough match out of the way at the very beginning of the tournament, that could be a strategy as well.
Oh, that's a great point.
Sky Blue and Julia Hart.
Sky Blue, Julia Hart, these sisters of sin, part of the Triangle of Madness, and hanging over the Triangle of Madness head is the challenge thrown out by Jamie Hayter and Queen Manana to meet them inside of the blood and guts double steel cage, 2 rings. We know that'll be coming up in just a few weeks in Greensboro. We have yet to hear from the Triangle of Madness.
Yes.
Whether they
Love this theme song, man. One of the best themes in the game today.
is on winning this match and setting themselves up as best as possible for the tournament.
From Gold Coast, Australia, Harley Cameron.
Victory over Megan Bain Penelope Ford this weekend.
Hey Willow, yo, Big Mama.
And trying to appeal to Chris Stanland and trying to appeal to Mercedes Monet to be her partner in this tournament, but it seems like she's landed on Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, she landed.
Willow gonna go crazy this one.
They look very
You feel me?
impressive on Saturday. Not only are they impressive, but I think they're going to be the huge fan favorite in this tournament.
Excuse me. And here comes Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter, Queen Manana. I think you have to look at the Dark Horse team in the tournament. There are not 2 women that really ever teamed together before. However, circumstances have put them together, namely the Triangle of Madness. And they are now trying to present a unified front against some very heavy opposition.
For sure, they were brought together by common enemies in the Triangle of Madness. But now
Man, now Fernando, what you gonna do when Jamie threw that cold? You ain't gonna do nothing.
this isn't just
Sit your ass down.
This is
Stay,
going to be having to work
stay your ass right
in
now.
and out, have strategy.
Thank you, Ed.
It'll
What,
be
DB?
interesting to see how
Some
they team
shit?
together.
Oh shit, what?
Avoided by Sky Blue.
Ah, my phone's on 7%. I need to charge it before it goes dead and we ain't got no.
Now the hair of Sky Blue being used to send her across the ring into the friendly corner for Willow and Harley Cameron. Harley, the legal member of her team. And remember, this match will have major implications on the brackets for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament, which will be revealed later on tonight as Willow and Harley looking good here in the early moments.
Yeah, smart ring placement as well.
What y'all think? When's the match? I really don't
Can't
know.
get a tag to another team.
Barely a 1 count there, but Harley Cameron trying to keep close to her opponent.
I really don't know who wins. I'm gonna go.
These four-way matches, they
throw,
can get really chaotic.
throw some on the grill.
The knee strike, Enziguri avoided by Sky Blue. Now Sky lands the thrust kick on target now. The hook of the leg.
You also have to know.
I'm gonna go with Sky Blue and
If another
Julia Hart.
team thinks that you might actually get the pin, you could get a breakup from 6 different people who are on the apron at any given time.
There's a blind tag by Penelope Ford, taking Sky Blue out of the proceedings and interjecting Penelope Ford, but Harley Cameron using that momentary distraction to turn things around. Knees to the midsection now, looking for a Russian leg sweep.
Yeah, I have no idea who goes over in this.
Trying to avoid
But all I know is
across the throat.
whoever steps up,
We will be in Edinburgh, Texas.
whoever steps up to Mina Shirakawa and Tony Storm will lose.
And collision. You can join us.
Because that,
WTIX.com or scan the QR code.
that's my prediction on the inaugural.
Houston, Texas will make our return to
Tag
Salt Lake
team
City
champion.
as Megan Bain wearing Harley Cameron out in the corner. And then the following Saturday, we'll be back in Houston for Collision, AEWTIX.com. And, oh, wait a second. Harley Cameron brought back down to earth by Willow Nightingale. But Willow taking her off the ball there, Brian.
Yeah, it's interesting in trying
I know one thing. There's a lot of cake in there.
new teammates in comparison to Penelope and
Shit,
Megan.
Ronte ain't even paying attention.
Yeah, Megan Bain bursting.
Yeah, I got Mina and Tony winning the titles. Yeah.
Here in AEW. This past January, the first ever women's casino gauntlet match, and now Jamie Hayter, Megan Bain.
This is a matchup.
We're gonna win the championships. Now I hope they don't treat the tag team titles
And now Hayter blocks the area to
like in WWE where they win the titles and then they get upset when they lose them and then they break up. Honestly, hope that's not the case. I just hope they treat him better than WWE has. But am I confident that they will do that? Not really.
got the wide base and brings Hayter up. Hayter floats over behind Bain. And now maneuvering to the corner. Lariat. And the tag out to Queen Aminata.
Yeah, great tag by Jamie Hayter into Queen Aminata. This is their first time teaming.
Oh, Megan Bain with a reversal.
Bain, raw power there. Big mistake by Aminata and Jamie Hayter.
And Brian, I was going to say we're going to get a sense of how they can...
Oh, ooh, shit. Ooh, y'all see Penelope's knee came down on Sky's head. Damn. I hope she alright, cause that was that landing when Penelope came down on Sky Blue. Right in the temple. Right in the dome piece, man. Man. Yeah, I hope they book them better than WWE does. That's all I'm asking for. But I'll be right back, y'all.
Isn't tag team wrestling just fantastic?
Well, Jamie Hayter and Queen Eminata got the win.
Since we won, I don't think we should wait to choose our pick.
You want the Triangle of Madness?
Sin, you're a pain in our asses. We choose you. Let's have it!
Well, Jamie Hayter, Queen Eminata, they want to dispatch Sky Blue and Julia Hart in the first round of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. We know one match. We will find out the rest of the brackets later on tonight. But I understand our cameras in the back have caught a disturbance outside of Tony Khan's office. Let's take a look.
32-17. What up? What? What up, Matt? What up, Nick? 32-17, y'all.
I'm not loving it, but listen, coming off WrestleDream, you guys lost to Jurassic Express, lost that $500,000 opportunity. What is next for you guys?
What's next for us? We don't know what's next. We're poor. We're broke. For goodness sakes, we're trying to get Tony out of here because we want a money match, and we will wrestle anyone. We will team with anyone. Tony, I know you're watching. Please open that door. Tony, all right, come on, get out of here. Just a second. Come on, Tony. There he is. Tony. Hey, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's nice to see you guys. Well, I heard what you were saying. You said you want a money match. You said you'll team with anybody. And you said you'd fight anybody.
That's right.
Okay. Well, I'll put some money up. How about you guys fight the Jurassic Express?
Okay.
And Jet Speed.
And 4-on-2 makes no sense. 4-on-2.
No, I'll put up $400,000 in a 4-on-4 all-star match.
Okay.
Jet Speed and Jurassic Express.
Okay.
Right here in San Antonio this Saturday on Collision against you two and these guys.
Damn! They got set up. Damn! Hey, you said you team with anybody, right?
Checkered pass. Over the bridge. We need the money. All right, sounds great.
Well, listen, the holidays are coming up, so I think you two may need this more than we do. We got this.
Damn! You got set up. Teaming one of your rivals? Come on, cuz. You got set up, man. Doing all that talking, saying you team with anybody, huh? Oh, you say you team with anybody. All right, I got your ops right here. You gonna be teaming with your ops. Yo. Oh my God, bro, you got set up. Y'all say you gonna team with anybody, right? Dang. Having to fight one of your tag team rivals in the company, teaming one of your tag team rivals in the company is crazy, bro. Oh my God. Ooh, that was funny, bud. Get that man $1. Shit, are y'all doing all that talking? Teaming up with the ops is crazy work, bro. You should, bro. You gotta watch what you say, man. Niggas begging is crazy. They begging for the money. Damn, the Hornets dropped 80.5. Niggas ain't got 1 cent, bro. Like, come on, cuz. Come on, bro.
The woman that is about to join me in the ring in mere moments has had a historic and record-breaking weekend. Please allow me to enlighten everybody. This past Friday, she became the longest-reigning TBS champion in history. And what did she do to celebrate? She successfully defended her CMLL Women's World Title in Arena, Mexico. And then Saturday at WrestleDream, she broke Ultimo Dragon's belt record when she defeated Mina Shirakawa for the interim Ring of Honor Women's World Television title, making her 11 belts money. Then what did she do to celebrate? Well, she flew all the way up to Winnipeg, Canada, and won the WPW Women's Championship. That is championship number 12. Well, she demands that we celebrate her here tonight. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO, Ultimo Monday.
As the parade of belts comes down the ramp, and we await the arrival of the CEO. We heard from Chris Statlander.
Please say hello to CEO. Renee, thank you for that lovely introduction. I am the best to do it. 3 countries, 3 record-setting victories in 3 days. Wait, don't they say bad things happen in 3s? Never mind! I am a global champion, just like I said I would be. Now, everyone, let's do the CEO dance to celebrate me! You too, Renee. Come on, move those hips. C-E-L, 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 C-E, yeah, that's right. Shake it. C-E-L.
The CEO making her way to the ring, and she looks none too pleased, but it was made official earlier. Chris Statlander will put her AEW Women's World Championship on the line against Mercedes Moné at Full Gear, presented by DC, November 22nd.
Get to the back. Get to the back.
The procession of belts, short-lived.
Yeah.
Renee, come here. Get out. Harley, what the hell do you think you're doing? You stupid, dumb marks wanna mock me? You guys wanna laugh at me after everything that I've done for this company and for women's wrestling?
You ain't done shit. You ain't done shit.
Harley, you are so pathetic. Wasn't it just a couple of weeks ago you were begging me to be your tag team partner? Now you're out here disrespecting me, laughing at me? Are you that desperate for attention? This tonight is about me. This is my moment. This is my celebration. What I have done, becoming 12 belts Monet, is going to go down as one of the greatest accomplishments in professional wrestling history.
Professional. What?
Me? Ultimo Monet is going to be talked about for years to come, but you stupid, pathetic little marks want to laugh at me.
Cut the mic off.
I am tired of the disrespect.
Cut a mic off.
So if you want to laugh at something, Harley, laugh at this.
That's not time.
Mini Monet. Oh, no. Mercedes not. Is it? Is it? It is! It's Chris Statlander! Sending the CEO face first into the cake and then through the table!
How embarrassing for 12 belts, Monet!
Well, remember, it was Mercedes that upstaged Chris Statlander after she defeated Timeless Tony Storm this past Saturday. And now,
Please get this off my TV.
he's up as full gear.
Get this off my TV. No one's gonna be talking about you breaking Ultimo Dragon's record. I'm pretty sure Ultimo Dragon doesn't give a fuck himself.
Quick match with exclusive comments from John
If we're being honest.
for the faint of heart.
Well, I did not deliver on what I promised. Tonight, it was your strength. It was the deciding factor. Your absolute, unwavering commitment to self-destruction tonight was your strength. It was the deciding factor. And one of these days, Darby Allin, that is going to be your downfall. Tomorrow the sun rises again and we get out of bed and we get back to work. We get back to the work. Our unwavering commitment to being the best every single day, 365 days a year, given everything we have. Our only competition is ourselves. There is absolutely nobody in professional wrestling who does what I do, who does what we do, who can hold a candle to the standard that I set, that we set. But sometimes you make a promise and you give everything you have. You can pull it off. You really blaze his body was gonna fold. I believed in my heart that he was. So they made me a liar. But no matter how tonight went, I know exactly who I am when I look in the mirror.
This man cut a promo in the bathroom.
Between Darby Allin and John Moxley.
Oh, okay. So they got. I did see this on social media. Oh, damn, they put Roddy out of there.
Roderick Strong has made it clear he wants no part, nothing to do with the conglomeration.
Yeah, I think reluctant would be.
Roger like, I don't give a fuck, man. Let me dab you up, get about it, man.
Roderick Strong wanted to be part of the conglomeration. But I talked with Kyle O'Reilly earlier today, and he said if he can beat Jon Moxley tonight, this would be the biggest win of his career. And I think he's absolutely right, especially after that brutal match Mox had on Saturday. It's a real opportunity for Kyle O'Reilly.
I mean, you have to remember that at the end of the day, Jon Moxley, a bully, a coward,
More Willow, yes.
four-time former AEW World Champion.
One of the things that
Man, that weak ass slap, man. Come on.
Jon Moxley,
Get your ass in the building.
excuses. He's talking
You're not doing too much. Come on.
strength that won him that match. He didn't make excuses. He didn't do anything, but he said he's gonna get to work the very next day. He just got cleared today. That's why this match was announced late.
And you spill, look at you spill on the damn wall on the floor, man. Wasted all that water.
Right, sure, that's great. Jon Moxley, he can admit defeat, admit that Darby was the better man this past Saturday night, but I mean, does that explain his actions, what he's done to AEW over the last year, yourself included in it? You know, the times when things get tough for Moxley, he bails out. He's the first to quit. He's the first to tap.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't excuse any of the things.
God, man, you know, kids be lucky to have water. Some folks out there don't have it. But damn, you can't just be chucking out water all over in public, just wasting it. I'm like, man, kids need that.
You know, even when bad people do something good, I think we should at least congratulate them for that.
As this one-on-one contest gets underway, heroes and villains enter a deadly tournament for control of the DC Universe in DC KO by Scott Snyder and Javi Fernandez. Issue number 1 available right now in your friendly local comic book shop. There's Jon Moxley. You can still see mentally smarting from that loss, and you have to wonder too that Moxley, fans reminding Moxley that he did say, I quit.
Oh, yeah, he said, yeah, you a quitter, Moxley. So how you gonna respond, bro? How you gonna respond?
Prepared to get back in the ring. Physically, he might be, but mentally, Brian, does he have that requisite toughness?
Because Darby made you a bitch last Saturday, bro. You did all that shit.
It's actually saying,
and now you a bitch.
And that's something that Jon Moxley has a very hard time with.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big difference for those that have not competed inside the ring. You can, just get caught by, it's like Kyle O'Reilly.
This gonna smell good, man.
As Moxley immediately backing himself up to the ropes.
So I'm gonna snack on.
But, as they say, all it takes is 3 seconds an opponent can...
I gotta chew this on the plane tomorrow because my ears gonna fucking pop on this fucking plane. Even with headphones in. My ears are gonna fucking pop.
That is a conscious decision.
Yeah, 100%.
That was a nasty feeling when I landed in Houston last month, and it felt like I could barely hear out of anything. It hurt so bad.
It's almost like Jon Moxley gave up, realized it was a battle he couldn't win, that he wasn't willing to actually kill Darby Allin to win that match. And then he just gave up himself.
If you're Kyle O'Reilly going into this match with his very formidable submission background, O'Reilly, I think he's got to be licking his chops, getting in there with a former world champion like Moxley and somebody who just a few days ago gave up, said I quit. As you see, O'Reilly was looking for the hammerlock, but instead Moxley, good submission defense. And now Gatame and O'Reilly submission defense showing through.
Yeah, these are two of the best scientific wrestlers in all of AEW. You saw it with that armbar escape from Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly's technique is just so impeccable. You see his knee, using his knee to transition back and forth across Moxley. He's got both arms switching him over to a pin.
Any predicament? Moxley able to escape. And this sellout crowd here in San Antonio reminding John Moxley once again. He said those two words. And now
flying armbar by Kyle
Uh-oh.
O'Reilly.
And O'Reilly's got it in deep. Moxley in trouble here.
And Mox not blocking it even. This is not the John Moxley that we're used to seeing. Had to use his boot to Kyle O'Reilly's eye.
Taking the boots across the face.
Oof.
John Moxley, who, as Brian mentioned, just cleared very recently, just a few hours ago, to compete.
Come on, fight back, Kyle.
Particularly brutal high crit match.
I wonder if Mox doesn't want to engage in the submission defense after he quit on Saturday.
He's biting O'Reilly and sending it out to the floor. John Moxley taking a moment.
Yeah, I know Aaron just look at yourself like, damn, bro, I should be in. Yeah, you should be in. You should be in LA play. Well, no, you would have stayed here if the Dodgers had to come up here. Thank God we didn't get a rematch of that. Shout out to them Blue Jays, man. For real. Imagine if we lost to Colorado. I would love that. Well, that would even make him a bitch even more. You losing? Colorado? Are you supposed to be the leader of this group? That's crazy. Crazy work. God, they're gonna kick you out of the group, man. They're gonna kick your ass up out of there. I'll tell you what. Oh yeah, they fin to. Cause they know you weak. They know. They know you already you put the pressure's on you to get the job done. And you failed to get the job done all intensity. Now you failed to get the job done. You failed to get the job done at Forbidden Door. You're supposed to be our leader and you quit? And you quit on your bro. If you a leader of a basketball team, of a football team, and the players don't believe in you and they quit on you, that's not a good sign. Cause go look at the Miami Dolphins. Cause the players they gave up on Tua might be damn finna be up out of there. I'm telling y'all.
From John Moxley and O'Reilly, maybe on the verge of turning the tables on the former champion. John Moxley knocked to the
Yeah, they might ride with you going to the blood and guts. But after blood and guts, if you're in blood and guts this year,
does he want to engage in a submission battle with Kyle?
or you for sure up out of there.
It certainly does not seem like he would. More than willing to engage with that drop kick.
Yeah, 100%. Kyle O'Reilly realizes what a big match this is for him, what an opportunity this is. He's put the up and on the line. Look at that drop kick.
O'Reilly full extension on the drop kick. Moxley in trouble here.
And O'Reilly's getting fired up. Look at these kicks. So technical, so precise.
Would have to imagine, though, that Moxley has the upper body striking advantage as why O'Reilly returns to the kicks, and Moxley lures him in, but O'Reilly counters, comes in, knee struck to the midsection, and now sweeping left and right. O'Reilly ducks under, and
Yeah, those low kicks are really working for Kyle O'Reilly.
Two was never that nigga. Hey, I guess Brian Flores is right though. But man, bro, you know the Dolphins, honestly, bro, they really should move off Tua after this year. But you gonna have so much dead money if you move off him. If you lose blood and guts, we might have to find a new leader for the Death Riders. Yeah, you might have to cut John Moxley from this group.
Going from a guillotine with a hammerlock into a triangle choke. This is a strangle attack in your carotid arteries on both sides. You can go out in a flash with this.
So you got Claudio looking at you crazy. You're going to have Pac looking at you crazy. You damn sure going to have Will of you looking at you crazy.
Into that rope. A highly intelligent.
Or just disband the group entirely. All y'all sorry.
Yeah, but it does tell you something. You know, normally John Moxley is great at countering triangle chokes, rotating to the side, spinning out, and he had to use the bottom rope to get out of that one.
John Moxley dropped down arm, shoulder, going into the ring apron. And Brian, you know John Moxley quite well. Do you get a sense that he might be shaken, even broken after the loss to Darby?
Yeah, you know, that's kind of the sense that I'm starting to get. Knee drop.
Driving the knee to the back of the leg of Moxley, and now transitioning into the ankle lock. Center of the ring, O'Reilly. Stops on the Achilles. And the running knee to the back of the head. Can O'Reilly take it here? Just a half. Looks like cover.
John Moxley barely kicked out. That's not the type of kick out you normally see from John Moxley. I think John Moxley is shaken.
And Moxley, though, grabbing the wrist of O'Reilly, transitioning into Jujikatame of his own. But O'Reilly, you can see, immediately clasps the hands, bringing himself up to a seated position, and now rolls back again, transitioning into the ankle lock.
Oh, this has got to be really affecting Mox.
Moxley, though, nice counter, bringing O'Reilly's weight down into the position where Moxley can headlock him in now.
Oh, armbar. Oh, you gonna tap Moxley? You gonna tap? You gonna tap? Oh, look at my man. Come on, man. Yeah, Moxley, I saw your hand move like this. Yeah.
To the jaw of O'Reilly.
Monster Larry, and now goes look for it. Looks like a pile driver. Let's see if he can hit.
Oh, pile driver from Moxley. Oh, don't kick out of that. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. Oh, put him in a bulldog choke. Come on, Moxley, redeem yourself. You got Marina already shaking her head. You better finish him off. Oh, he got to the ropes. Let go. You can give us a DQ.
Yeah, I also don't think Mox was focused on where he was in the ring. He wasn't noticing. Usually he'll adjust when somebody's reaching back towards the ropes. This is not the Mox that we are used to seeing.
What the hell kind of slap was that? Man, get this nigga up out of it. Oh, he missed. Oh! Goes out to the lower leg. Oh. You got a choke block in.
O'Reilly scouted, but instead O'Reilly once again attacking the left arm. Rolling elbow. Big time impact. Moxley, the boot, O'Reilly rebounds. Moxley intercepts.
Oh God, what the kind of slap was that? Oh God, that was soft, man. You gonna take down John Moxley? No, you gotta be 20 steps ahead, man. Oh, that's a DQ. That's a DQ. That's a DQ. That's a DQ. Come on. That's a DQ. He didn't want to. Moxley a bitch. He didn't want to tap out again. So he had to go and take a cheap shot at the ref. Yeah, that's a DQ. Oh, we got a oh. Yeah, now you lost by a DQ. Because you were too emotional, your head wasn't focused, and you were scared to tap out, so you had to go and take a cheap shot at the ref. He didn't want to tap out again. Oh my God.
Extra dose. Born in Roma fragrances.
That boy Mossy got scared. He wasn't focused. So go ahead and take a cheap shot at the ref. Let me get myself out of the match. That's a bitch move right there, man. Hey, man. Hey, Mossy. We gon' Crazy work, bro. This nigga lost to Kyle O'Reilly, man. Kyle O'Reilly, folks, beat this nigga John Moxley. Because Moxley's ass wasn't focused. Crazy work, man. That you bailed yourself out of that match because you couldn't keep your emotions in check. That's crazy.
Back to Dynamite, we just saw Jon Moxley wipe out a referee rather than tapping out to Kyle O'Reilly, and now the conglomeration Death Riders, they were set to meet in a trios battle. We have restored order, and we are off to the races here tonight on Dynamite.
And Wheeler Yuta in there with the man who trained him, Orange Cassidy.
The first mentor he betrayed.
Yeah. Should have learned a lesson from that one.
Wheeler Yuta now trying to age the man who taught him the art of professional wrestling, or one of the men, I should say, Orange Cassidy. Crucifix roll up, Yuta able to break free. Cassidy ducks underneath, waistlock, Yuta reverses, arm drag. Cassidy, that's the risk all of his opponents take. They underestimate him, but Wheeler Yuta, smart move there. In predicament, back and forth, both men are looking for it, but very little success thus far beyond 1 second.
Yeah, these two men know each other so well. Look at these training.
Niggas should be kicked out of the group immediately.
Oh, that's a beautiful crucifix.
The roll-up is tight, but Yuta able to break free. Orange punch, Yuta wants no part of it.
Have you noticed how much it gets under the skin of Wheeler Yuta when fans chant things at him? We saw it all during the break. Not that I'm encouraging it, of course, just an observation.
Daniel Garcia immediately in. Watch the waistlock, remember, still to come tonight. Our Dynamite main event, Bandito challenges Kazuchika Okada for the AEW Unified Championship. That match will be contended under Continental rules. Absolutely no outside interference. Just great one-on-one wrestling in our main event. Remember, Bandito just one of 3 men to beat Kazuchika Okada inside an AEW ring alongside Kyle Fletcher and yourself, Brian Danielson.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this main event tonight. It's going to be an incredible match. Bandito's had an incredible year. But what a fight we've got going on in the ring right now.
Yeah, man, that's also had an incredible year. Mark Briscoe battering the jaw of Daniel Garcia, the newest member of the Death Riders. And despite coming up on the losing end to Kyle Fletcher this past Saturday, you don't see Mark Briscoe pouting, Brian. You don't see him coming into the ring, questioning himself. He's just getting right back on the horse and riding straight into battle.
Yeah, you're certainly not going to see Mark Briscoe punch the referee here just to get out of tapping out. Like we saw with John Moxley. And here's Roddy. Roddy's got to be hot after what happened in that Kyle O'Reilly match. His longtime tag team partner.
Roderick Strong, of course, teamed up with the conglomeration this past Saturday in the WrestleDream tailgate brawl. The Death Riders earned the victory there, but Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong looking sharp here, catching Claudio Castagnoli on the way in for the uppercut.
Yeah, Roderick Strong and the conglomeration can't even agree on what to order for lunch, but they can get together to fight the Death Riders.
Yeah, I mentioned Kyle O'Reilly's name because he's the one unifying factor between Roderick Strong, Paragon, and the conglomeration. That is Kyle O'Reilly. Roderick Strong, good move, knocking Yuta and Garcia off the corner. A series of kicks to Claudio Castagnoli. And then Roddy backing up Claudio. Garcia cheating in, but instead, after the backbreaker, Claudio capitalizes. This is the numbers game that the Death Riders like to play, Brian.
Yeah. Claudio's distracting the referee. Well, where are you? Get what he deserves on the floor. That backbreaker on the barricade.
Strong. The boots through the ropes with the strength of Claudio. Intercepting the kicks, but Roddy hammered down with the heel of his boot, and now on the move. Drop kicks Claudio into the barricade, and now drops Claudio on the barricade.
Yeah, Roderick's got something to prove here after losing to Claudio last week. Oh! Wheeler Yuta just pulled Roddy's foot.
He just whips out the leg. Orange Cassidy, frustration bubbling over as the numbers of the Death Riders proving to be too much for Roderick Strong. The throat of the barricade, and we are going to stick with the action live on Dynamite on TBS and HBO Max.
Would you like to get a massage with the 4 of us? From Adult Swim comes out.
4 minutes left. The Knicks are up by 7 over the Cavs. Man, that Rockets and Thunder game last night, man. I know we took the L, but man, 2 overtimes, man. 2 overtimes. You really think about it too, man. Ooh, Reed Shepherd. I hope it was just first game jitters and having an increased role since Fred VanVleet tore his ACL. But man, you gotta. I'm confident he'll get better. If KD don't miss that, man, if KD don't miss that free throw in the fourth quarter at the end of the before overtime, then that could have been a different story. Hell, the game could have ended on a technical because you guys remember KD. He's sitting there for a timeout when we didn't have a timeout in the first. I believe it was the first overtime. He's sitting there for a timeout when we didn't have a timeout and almost got Chris Webber. And I thought that was how the game was going to end, and I thought we was going to lose it because of that. And the refs didn't, they didn't call it. We need to. I did say. I did say to myself, a lack of a true point guard is gonna expose us.
Just give up. They have to ask a lot of questions about the not only.
And I know we run this tall lineup, and
when you look at these two teams, when you look at
if we really gotta make a run, we gotta get a true veteran point guard.
I mean, we're talking about the different relationships between both of these teams.
And we can't make a trade for her until the trade deadline. If you really think about it. We can't sign anybody at the moment. So we just go out to roll what we got until the trade deadline.
Orange Cassidy, legal for the conglomeration inside Wheeler Yuta. Sets going to the outside, and now Orange Cassidy on the move. Cassidy slows things down.
But man, Shangoon's gonna take Shangoon is gonna take this next superstar leap, man. Shangoon had 39 points. He damn near had 40. Damn near had 40, man, in the regular season debut, man. Shangoon is gonna be Shangoon is gonna be he's gonna take that superstar leap, man.
Identifying the danger for Orange Cassidy,
but it ain't no shame losing to the defending champions by 1 point in 2 overtimes. We'll bounce back Friday against the Pistons, hopefully. But man, watching Shangoon grow into the player he is today. Whew. So amazing to see.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much of an advantage when Mark Briscoe's in the ring.
Andy Gary, Claudio, I think he got the hands up, but that just shows how powerful that kick from Mark Briscoe is to drive an athlete like Castagnoli. The hammer throw into the ropes, reverse kick. Great adaptation by Mark Briscoe, who again trying to fight against the numbers advantage by the Death Riders and doing a great job of it.
Yeah, just pulling Wheeler Yuta by that horrible haircut.
And Mark Briscoe to that.
Oh, Mark Briscoe.
Briscoe returns. Wheeler Yuta into the ring. Fisherman Buster. 1, 2. No, Yuta able to kick out. Briscoe with the advantage now could be thinking Jay Driller. The double underhooks typically. The lead up to it. Daniel Garcia knows it. Brings Yuta back down to earth.
Oof.
Open hand shot. Now,
go with that guillotine.
A front guillotine in 20-minute left. Garcia exposed for the sick kick from Roderick Strong. Driving mat return for Claudio Castagnoli. Orange Cassidy diving DDT intercepted.
Oh my goodness, how strong is Claudio Castagnoli?
Oh my God. Briscoe. Good boot.
Wheeler Yuta. Looking for the lanyard. Briscoe blocked it. hell stab underneath the jaw. Briscoe swung, missed. Yuta didn't miss. With the German suplex, and now Garcia. Larry in the corner. Castagnoli follows up with the uppercut. Alamo psycho knee from Wheeler Yuta. Death Riders could be on the verge. No! Strong there to break it up. Great teamwork by Roderick Strong and a conglomeration in this match. And now Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah, he looked over at me before he started doing those elbows.
The hammer and anvil elbows, and now Yuta could be thinking counter mutilation if he were to flatten out Mark Briscoe. But Mark Briscoe breaks free, put to the midsection. He's got one hook, he's got two. Yuta slips free. He's the lariat. And now Briscoe.
Jay Triller to Wheeler Yuta. Get him going. Oh, Pat came in.
Immediately after the bell, into the match and attacking Mark Briscoe with Tomohiro Ishii. Standing up for his members of the conglomeration. And now Pac and Ishii just hammering one another.
Ishii, one of the hardest hitters in all professional wrestling. Oh, and Mox is back out here.
Shafir, the lifeblood of Mark, just providing the distraction.
And O'Reilly's back out, double legs.
Oh.
O'Reilly takes down Moxley, but Claudio Castagnoli, Marina, Shafir there to protect their leader, to protect John Moxley. And Orange Punch, that momentary hesitation, I think, cost Orange Cassidy. Wait a second.
We saw Claudio do this to Darby Allin.
The bat into the knee. And the Orange Punch.
Okay, is this blood? So this is blood and guts. More than likely. Oh, you just lost in Colorado. You still coming out here and getting dished out? Look, come on, man.
You're waiting to get a word with Mercedes following tonight's event.
Did you see what happened out there? Where is everybody? Where is makeup?
Mercedes, what happened?
Calm down. This is your best look yet. Stop me. Look, I'm here for one reason. You and me are both here to make history, to build a legacy of our own as the TBS champion, the longest reigning TBS champion, and Ultima Monet, whatever that is. But for me, the longest reigning ROH champion in all of history. It's time that we do this again as AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Oh God, please, no.
I like the sound of that. You guys lucky title number 13. Cool. Yeah. But we're gonna get you cleaned up and go to man training. Let's go, girl. Man training. Oh, hell no.
Well, a very compelling offer
bro.
by the Ring of Honor.
No. No. God, no. No, bro. No, I can't take another, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, your TNT champion, the Bruno Star, Kyle Fletcher.
I can't take it no more, bro.
Excuse us for sounding a bit flustered here. We're still trying to restore our desk after what the Death Riders very nearly did to Orange Cassidy.
Are we serious? Mercedes and Athena in the tournament? Oh my God. If that, Anyway, give Mercedes another championship, guys.
Put on a hell of a match, even in defeat on Saturday. That's quite touching.
San Antonio, say my full name.
Just put all the titles on her, man.
WrestleDream, I defended my championship for the 6th time in a matter of months. And I did so by putting down one of my greatest rivals to date, Mark Briscoe. And now the tally between us might read 3 wins for me, 2 wins for him, but make no mistake, this will not be back and forth. It is done between you and me. I have proven definitively that I have Mark Briscoe's number. We could wrestle 1,000,000 more times and I would beat him 1,000,000 more times. Further proving that I will be your TNT champion for a very, 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 very... Reach for the sky, boy.
Damn, he just picked.
Mark Briscoe does not agree with Kyle Fletcher's assessment of the situation.
Hey, Kyle, as you grow up, young man, you're going to learn that you don't got to talk so damn much all the time. So basically, I done did my work for the night, picked up a victory. I was about to get up out of here, but you down here running your mouth, Kyle talking about 1,000,000 times this, 1,000,000 times that. I'll be damned if I'm going to let you talk that bullshit and not come down and retort.
Bro, he beat you Saturday, bro. We still on this?
So, short and sweet. It don't need to be 1,000,000 more times, Kyle. Give me one more shot. I'm not making excuses, and I'm not begging. I've been icing my balls all week long, but that's beside the point. Hell with 1,000,000 more times. I just need one more shot. What do you say, Kyle?
Mark, I have something to say to you. You are a great wrestler, there's no question. You're also a great athlete. You know I have a lot of respect for your ability. But buddy, you're sounding a little desperate tonight. And it's really off-putting. But why wouldn't you be desperate, Mark? You got what, 10 kids at home? That's a lot of hungry mouths to feed. I have no idea how you focus. When you have a family of 10 hungry mouths, that's not a family, that's a financial burden. You need a family like the Don Callis family, but you don't have it. You see, we all support each other. We're not blood-sucking leeches that just want to take everything that you bring home. So, Mark, as great as I think you are, I can't tell you what you want to hear. I am going to tell you what you need to hear. No.
Don
His workout has taken a strange turn. This is wonderful.
This show is just not, bro. This show is so. It's just so. It's all over the place. It really is, man. So what's up, Bastard? Long time no see, man. So you gonna tell me you gonna team up with this girl that beat you and she cheated to win the match and just completely forget about it? Like, just throw it out? Like it never happened? Like, bro. And then, like, you got Mercedes and Athena going after the women's tag team titles? Like, what are we doing? Are we just trying to get more titles? Shit, like George said, just put all the fucking belts on her. Just put all the titles on Mercedes, bro. Just put all the titles on her. Like, that's just... Like, bro. And then you got Darby still feuding with the... You got Darby still doing the thing with the Death Riders. I thought we was over with that. It looks like that's gonna be a blood and guts match. That's gonna be a men's blood and guts match. And then you still have... Then you got Mercedes and Chris Statlander. Like, that's a lose-lose situation. Then you got... Who else? The Hurt Syndicate, they're still feuding with the Demand. Like, bro, who cares about that? Then you still have Mark Briscoe trying to go after Kyle Fletcher. I'm sorry, but Mark Briscoe, shouldn't Mark Briscoe be going after the AEW World Championship? Shouldn't that be the case? Shouldn't he be going after the AEW World Championship? Or at least when MJF takes it off Heyman, he should be building himself up to take the title away from MJF? Like, what are we... When I tell you guys this show needs a competitive creative team, yes, he beat MJF all out. And, like, you throw him in a fucking TNT title program with Kyle Fletcher, when in reality, it's supposed to be Kenny Omega in that spot with Kyle Fletcher. Kenny Omega was put through a table and stretched out of the building because of Kyle Fletcher. Like, come on. At least WWE is trying, but then AEW. It's like it's just, everything's so ass backward. Ooh, Cooper Flag almost got alley-oop. This is what happened when you don't have a competitive creative team. Like, bro. Somebody had, bro. He needs a competitive creative team, bro. Yes, he put Kenny Omega in the hospital. Oh, hey, Mina. Hey, damn.
It's no surprise that you are teaming up with your friend, amongst other things, Timeless Toni Storm.
I have not heard from Toni since last week. I know she's sad. We lost everything alone, but now we do this together. We're the Timeless Love Bombs. We love, we fight, and we will win the AEW Women's Tag Team.
Poor Mina, you lost your girlfriend too. Well, you haven't lost everything yet.
Oh, this is my brand.
Your dignity and your life.
No, Tekra, I fought you in Japan. I will fight you here.
Yes, we know what the file's gonna be.
And if you think Tony's sad now, whew, she will cry when she sees what I'm gonna do to you.
Well, Mina Shirakawa doing what we're all thinking.
Yeah, it's gonna be an Athena and Mercedes versus Mina and Tony. Now, if Mina and Tony loses to Mercedes and Athena, then this whole shit was a failure. This whole thing was a failure, bro. It's like the booking in this company is so ass backwards, bro. Like, Mina and Tony versus Mercedes and Athena. Mina and Tony has to win the match, right? They just gonna put the title.
Makes his way to the ring to challenge the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. AEW on TBS is brought to you by Progressive Insurance, offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. And you can learn more at progressive.com. Bandito. The embrace at ringside. One of only 3 men to defeat the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, inside an AEW ring, and we are joined here at the desk in a broadcaster capacity by Don Callis.
I could do it all.
Weighing 236 pounds, he is the reigning and defending AEW Unified Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
Joining us in a broadcaster capacity because tonight's main event will be contested under Continental rules. It will be absolutely
Tiger got some insane aura, man. Man, they gonna fucking drop the ball with Tekla. Honestly, bro, Tekla should be a front runner to defeat, to at least take the TBS title off of Mercedes Moné, bro. A front runner. Tekla is your Stephanie back here in AEW. Ooh!
Okada is not just the best tournament wrestler in the history of the world. He is also, in my opinion, the best big match wrestler right here in All Elite Wrestling. And we're going to show you that tonight. You say we may have to go long. I say we might get done early. Brian, you and I can go get a vegan milkshake or something together.
I would love that with anybody but you, Don. Wheeler and Utica could go do it together.
Damn.
This match.
But yeah, bro, like that would be the front. She should be the front runner to beat Mercedes.
This is it. This could main event in Japan. This could main event in Mexico. And tonight, it is main eventing right here.
Yeah, I would have had Athena screw Mercedes out of winning those championships.
Bandito looks nervous. Okada looks like the picture of calm as always.
You think Bandito looks nervous, Don?
He's got a sweat going and they haven't even started. Okada,
Or maybe Bastard Dakota doesn't want to go there. How about that? What would Dakota Kai do in AEW? What would she do? Give me an honest answer, Bastard. What would she be doing in AEW if she would have came in?
Adam Page. Plus, it's just been made official. Tekla, Mina Shirakawa, one-on-one this Saturday night. As Okada takes the collar elbow tie, or excuse me, the side headlock as Pac and Tomohiro Ishii coming off the Death Riders battle from this past Saturday. And what we saw just a few moments ago, the cold-hearted, handsome devil will be in action this Saturday night on Collision. And the Young Bucks with a chance to pad their bank account, but they will have to cooperate with FTR taking on Jet Speed and Jurassic Express. $400,000 on the line this Saturday night as the Unified Championship on the line. Okada taking a step back from Bandito and then one week from tonight, Friday Night Dynamite, live 8/7 Central on TBS and HBO Max. Some mind games there for Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, Don, Bandito has beaten both Takeshita and Hechicero this year. What's the family taking away from those losses? He also beat Okada with one arm on Saturday night.
What are we taking away? We're creating a dossier on him. I don't know more about him than his own mother.
Well, Okada bailing out has been...
Yeah, she ain't trying to go there. Oh God, she probably saw. She probably saw what they were doing down there. She knows what they're doing down there, and she's probably like, hell no. Could you imagine what is Dakota gonna do in AEW? She's gonna be doing the same thing she was doing in WWE, which is putting over people, jobbing out to others. She's gonna be doing the same thing. The same thing that she was doing in WWE. And Tony Khan already ain't got no Ryan team, so she gonna be losing people like Tekla, and she ain't gonna be doing shit down there. If you think about it, y'all can hype over every signing, but knowing damn well they ain't gonna do nothing with you. Look at Deonna Purrazzo. At one point in time, Deonna Purrazzo was a top 5 women's wrestler on the planet. This was a couple years ago. She was top 5. She comes to AEW, and she is DOA. Dead on arrival. I can't wait till Deonna Purrazzo's contract is up, because she's probably looking at TNA like, oh my God, that place really made me a top fucking women's wrestler. And if Deonna, realistically, I think Deonna will show back up in TNA one day before her career is over. And she'll be back to what she was doing, taking over the women's division, being a multiple-time Knockouts champion. Like, bro, it's just... Deonna said, yeah. Like, gets wasted, bro. Like, gets wasted. And I know Jordan Grace is probably thinking to herself, what the fuck are they doing with her? Wow, you have a bro, you... Yeah, look at Top Flight. Top Flight is one of the man.
Okada his focus point. Wait a second, Rainmaker attempted as Bandito brings himself up to the top. Takes down Okada. Could be the opening.
No, bro, no, nothing, bro. Like they got him second some fucking group with Christopher Daniels. Deanna was one of the best women's wrestlers on the planet when she was in TNA. All of her hard work got flushed down the drain in AEW. Wait, bro, you had a top 5 wrestler in the business. Remember when TJ was? Hold on, let me. Yeah. Well, hyped up to be the next big things in AEW, and it's pretty obvious that both of them have not panned out down in AEW. And they got exposed in 2022. Well, another thing on top of that too, Ty had the baby, and she went away for a while. So, man, these wrestlers must be on 10-year contracts. But man, you had. But man, like, and even Deanna held. What she held? She was a double champ at one point. She was a belt collector too. Yeah, like I seen this girl put on bangers with Jordan Grace, put on bangers with Mia Yim, put on bangers with Nikki Jackson. Bro, anybody you put Deanna Cross in the ring with was money.
He's got championship pedigree. He's got main event pedigree. That's why he can be calm in there. And that's the advantage he has over Bandito, who still looks nervous to me. Yeah, we saw it right there, the calm, cool collectedness of Okada. He saw that opportunity to pull, yank on Bandito's shoulder right into those ropes.
And the thing that fans need to remember about Kazuchika Okada is that while he set records in New Japan Pro Wrestling, he began his career. He started training in Mexico, so he is very comfortable wrestling, competing against luchadors, and most importantly, shutting them down. Speaks the language too, which is a very important thing when you're in there with a luchador.
Yeah, great point, but still, Okada's got his work cut out for him here.
Yes, bro, her feels with Jordan was crazy, bro.
Left shoulder of Bandito.
More of a slap with the sole of his boot, but I think that was more about sending a message than it was hurting his shoulder. Yeah, I mean, I would have thought he would have done a more vicious, targeted approach, but sometimes playing mind games is worth it.
Bandito
I'm good. Well, let's ask ourselves this question. What would Mariah May be doing right now if she stayed in AEW? What would Stephanie Vaquera be doing if she signed with AEW? What would Julia be doing if she signed with AEW? I always ask myself this question. I'm always grateful they're in WWE. Because could you imagine if those three were in AEW?
Bandito, he walked over to our ringside physician, Dr. Michael Sampson.
Could you imagine?
And Okada giving Bandito the challenger. No room to breathe, rolling him back into the ring.
Smart move by Okada. He's facing somebody a lot of people will call the wrestler of the year in 2025. Bandito trying to get an unfair advantage there, using Doc Sampson to buy himself some time, in my opinion.
An unfair advantage by getting the shoulder that was separated by Don Callis' family member, Hechicero, that it was targeted repeatedly by Okada and Takeshita. It was Bandito trying to get some sort of advantage. I don't think so, Don.
People wrestle strength still. People wrestle with injuries all the time, Mr. Danielson. Look at that one arm.
Yeah. She would be wrestling with Penelope and Megan in Triangle of Madness.
up Okada again. On target.
With essentially one arm.
And now Okada. Maybe a replay of what we saw Saturday. 21 points.
But Bandito unable to cover right away. It's taking too much time.
2.
Bandito also unable to put weight on Okada's shoulders. I think if he could have distributed his weight a little bit more evenly, he could have had the pin there. We could have had a new unified champion.
No, I haven't. But I wonder what you all We Want Cross motherfuckers were saying on social media. Shows up at a different promotion. Y'all stay quiet. Tell y'all, man, y'all fans something else, bro. For real. Like, y'all claim y'all fuck with Cross. Y'all want him to get a chance when y'all see him in DCW. Y'all stay quiet. Like, make it make sense, bro.
Great counter by Bandito. Gotta give it to him. And now Okada Days once again in the ropes. Bandito. Possum connects with a drop kick. And the Rainmaker. Counter. 2. A heads-up counter by Bandito. The Rainmaker attempt, but Okada using his length, getting that boot into the face of the most wanted Bandito. Bandito charging in. No! Great toes. Both boots of Okada waiting for Bandito.
Yeah, beautiful counter right there by Okada going for the Rainmaker. Bandito ducks.
Ooh, Bandito. Yeah, that was what. Oh, Rainmaker! Okada caught him. That's it. That's it. And Okada gets the win.
Brian, to have a weapon like the Rainmaker in your arsenal, that is what makes Kazuchika Okada just so dangerous.
Yeah, and then he's always got it ready. He's always got it loaded. It looks to be like Bandito was about to win the Unified Championship with the 21-plex. And yet there's Okada with a beautiful counter into the Rainmaker.
And out come the entire Don Callis family to celebrate. As Kazuchika Okada, the greatest tournament wrestler of all time. The first, the only AEW Unified Champion makes yet another defense here tonight.
Oh, here comes Takeshita, the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Oh, he came out on his own. He said, fuck all y'all. Shit, y'all gonna even carry you home my nuts, man. Man, Don Callis family got like 20 niggas in the group, man. Yeah, man, Bandito's tough, man. Oh, Okada and Takeshita. Oh, they ain't.
Warning, the following program contains scenes.
Well, that's it for me for this show. I thought Dynamite was just all over the place. I really thought it was. Looks like Blood and Guts will be Darby Allin versus the Death Riders and his guys. Women's Blood and Guts is coming along. They've been lacking build for that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed. So yeah. Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe going at it again. So we'll have to see. So yeah. Yeah, it's just this company has no logic with the booking, bro. Like, they book stuff that's ass backwards, stuff that don't make sense. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, like, at least I'm thinking to myself, bro, like, this guy needs at least a competitive creative team, bro. He really needs a creative team. He needs a team full of writers that have a great mind for wrestling to write the shows with him. And all you have to do is give it to Tony Khan, and all Tony Khan got to say is yes or no. Like, that's all he got to do. And it's like, at least WWE is trying to make the shows better. You know, I thought Raw was solid, you know, for past couple weeks. I thought SmackDown was good for 2 weeks in a row, surprisingly. And see, they can make it 3 times. You know? And you know, I get it. I get it. You are the only really sports league that runs 52 weeks out of the year. You have no off season. I get it. Some weeks and some months might be you might hit a little slump here and there. But I feel like ever since All In, the shows are just not good. They're not consistent. And that's just my take on this. I just feel like ever since All In, the quality of the television has dipped and has been inconsistent. Yes. Like, it's constantly draining. And like I said, I get it. You run 52 weeks. You're basically running 10 shows out of them, 10 shows every month. There's no off days in this sport. And I get it. You operate 52 weeks a year, no off season. And I get it, some months and some weeks you're gonna have slumps. But this is not the best time to have a slump. And honestly, if we're being honest, if you're gonna slump with your pro wrestling, you know, creative booking wise, do it in December around the holiday season. After do it a little, you know, before Thanksgiving. Do it during the holidays. If you're gonna slump, do it during the holidays. You come back fresh New Year's. You come back fresh New Year's. Then you start getting yourself some momentum. So yeah. What's poppin', El Juggalo? Yo, what's up, man? What's up? What's poppin'? We just talking about how AEW has just been, you know, inconsistent with the TV, and the product and television has dipped ever since after All In, man. Yeah, it's been a pattern that every fall, winter AEW goes in its worst creative slump. It happened in 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025. And the same thing with WWE. If you're gonna slump, do it around the holidays. But don't do it around WrestleMania season. Don't do it around SummerSlam season. AEW, don't do it around Revolution season. Don't do it around Double or Nothing. Don't do it around All In. You think Trick gets called up and what's your Halloween Havoc predictions? Oh shit, I don't even. Let me see what the card's like. I only know like. I think Trick should get called up. Also, I've been seeing JCW, doing pretty well during this time. They're currently on a tour building up to Hollowick in Detroit. Oh, wait, is that a promotion? Is that like a legit promotion? JCW Wrestling? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, wow. Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Wow. Okay. So it's based off of Detroit, Michigan. Their style is really, well, I'm on Wikipedia when I'm reading this. Their style is hardcore wrestling, deathmatch wrestling. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I might have to check this out. Yeah. Oh, if you got y'all got a show near in the South, I'll come to it. Oh yeah. I will come to that. I will come check it out. Thank you. I got an independent promotion. Look at yeah. All right. Hopefully one day I'll come out to some more independent shows and I'll vlog for them. So yeah. My predictions for Halloween Havoc. They're running through episodes they take from last month, but hey, they're going to the West Coast this month. Hey, I'm looking at coming out there full time. I want to be based off another location. I want to branch out to the West Coast and I want to be out in the East more. I really want to get out of the South and feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to, get out there to Arizona, and so yeah. So Jacy Jayne versus Tatum Paxley for the NXT Women's Championship. I got Jacy Jayne. Broken Wolves match for the NXT Tag Team titles. The Broken Hardys versus Dark State. I'm going with the Broken Hardys. Ricky Starks versus Trick Williams for the NXT Championship. I'm going with Ricky Starks to retain. JCW, I believe, will be in Riverside, California in a few days. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Bet. I appreciate it, man. Putting me on. Ethan Page versus El Hilo. We'll call him El Hilo. Day of the Dead match for the NXT North American Championship. I'm going with Ethan Page. Sorry will defend the title on behalf of reigning champion Soruka, who's currently out injured. She will defend the NXT North American Championship against Blake Monroe. I'm actually going to go with a new champion, Blake Monroe. We're going to get a new champion. Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus Mr. Iguana and Love Parker. I'm going to go with Javon Evans and Leon Slater. So those are my predictions. Well, I'm based in... Now is Alabama for me. So if I go to shows, it's usually in the Georgia, Tennessee. I'm from Texas, so I try to go to shows all over Texas when I can and when I'm able to. I know AEW is bringing a Dynamite and a Collision to Houston in 2 weeks. So I will be vlogging those two shows and be posting match clips and stuff on YouTube. I know SmackDown is going to be in Austin December 5th. So I'm trying to get to that one. And then I heard NXT Deadline is going to be in San Antonio the next day. So I'm going to try and hit that up and see what's going on. Yeah, but I am based in Alabama. I basically go to wrestling shows all over the South. Basically Georgia, Tennessee. JCW wrestlers will be appearing at the Space Coast Convention Center in Cocoa Beach, Florida at AEW Reindeer Games on December 27th. along with the Duke of the Wicked and one half of the Insane Clown Posse. Violent J. Oh, okay. Well, December 27th, I'm actually looking at being in Chicago for AEW World's End. No, I do not live in Georgia. I got family down there, but no, I don't live in Georgia. So yeah. Florida. Oh, you good, man. You good. Yeah. Atlanta, no, I don't live there. I don't want to live in Atlanta, but yeah, hopefully next year I can, we get bigger on here and I can branch out and, switch myself and get based in the West Coast, Arizona, California, those places. So yeah, man. Anyway, guys, JCW did a Texas tour last month, I believe. Damn, I wish I lived in Texas full time again. But nah, I'm not Matthew. So yeah. You guys. Oh, work. Oh, it's been stressful. I really need to see what's going on because I've been having these stress headaches and anxiety's been terrible. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I just get in my own head so much and dealing with anxiety and dealing with stress. I just need to learn to to let go. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm gonna chat this with you guys. I gotta learn, let go and just be like, I don't mean to get religious or anything on here, but talking to God, you know what I'm saying? When the situation, I know I'm not in the best situation I'm in, right now, but I know God's gonna get me out of it. You feel what I'm saying? And this is just a storm we're going through right now. God's gonna be there with you, when you're doing your up periods and your down periods. And right now it's just kind of down. I'll admit. And he'll be there to lift me up and just get you out of that storm. And I really want to get back into faith and restore my life with God, to get me out of this current situation I'm in right now. And change the scenery and everything. Praying that God will bless me with the things that I want. And I know it's not happening right now, but it's going to happen sooner or later. And maybe he's testing my mental game and how I'm dealing with adversity right now, during this time. And, God gets all the glory. I'm here to say that. And yeah, man, I pray God will just be on my side, through the good times and the bad times. And I really want to get back connected, with the Lord and get back connected with Jesus Christ. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering so much. It's really like so. It's like I don't really talk about this, in public, and but yes, I do believe in the Bible. I do believe in God. I do want to be baptized again, if you want to say. I just want to live a good life, and when I'm gone, I want to make an impact on so many people, and I hope I get to do that. And this is just God speaking to me right now, telling me to come back to him. I've been far away from him for so long, And, you know, and I want to be able to live stress free. You know, just let God handle all those other things that that stop going on. You know, so yeah. One thing my mom told me is, if you have faith, God will make situations easier, because worst thing is when something is in you alive, bro. Yeah, that's just the enemy trying to attack you, man. You know, this is all the enemy trying to take me down and trying to put all these bad thoughts in my head. And you can't let the enemy do that to you. And you know, all this depression, all this stress, and all this anxiety, that's just the enemy. That's just the enemy putting all these bad thoughts in your head. That it really is. That's just the enemy telling you bad thoughts, giving you bad signals, and trying to give you bad energy. And you know, you lean on the Lord, you lean on God. You know, it's gonna make your life easier. It's gonna make any situation you're in easier. You know, it's just a storm you're going through right now. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, if you're going through a dark place, you're going through a dark time, you know, you just lean on God. You know what I'm saying? And you keep your faith, you keep God in your life, and you know, your situation could get better. You know. But yeah, I feel like I've been far away from him for so long, man. Like, it's just, I'm ready to come back to him. And, you know, I tell myself, don't be ashamed don't be ashamed of speaking out about religion. You know, don't be ashamed. Like, you know, it's okay to admit, I've been far away for so long, bro. You know, I was out there, you know, doing stuff I had no business doing, you know. But, you know, I want to be with someone, you know, who loves, how I want to say it, you know, who loves God. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's all, man. But whatever you got going on, man, I promise you it's not the end of it. And he's going to get you out of whatever bad situation. You know, the stuff that goes on in our head with depression and stress and anxiety and stuff like that, that's just the enemy telling you that, you know, you're not good enough, or, you know, he just wants to give you bad energy and temptation to do all these bad things and do stuff you have no business doing. And yeah, there's just stuff that that's just stuff that just goes on in your head, man. You know? Yeah, she was going, yeah, I know, you know, depression after her WWE release and mental health, yeah. You know, with the bullying and the body shaming and all that other stuff, you know, everyone. And let me tell you guys something, man. Let me tell you guys something for real. Someone clip this or something. You know, everyone is fighting battles, guys. Everyone is going through something. You know, everyone, you know, they got this demon fighting inside them. And that's just, like I said, bro, that's just the enemy putting bad energy into you. You got to try your best to block out the enemy And, you know, lean on God for this stuff, man. And, you know, you trust God every day. You trust God every day, bro. I'm telling you, you know, like I said, I feel like I've been far away for so long, bro. And I'm just gonna sit there in a minute. You know, I've been far away for so long. You know, I wish I read my Bible, and you know, I wish I read the Bible. I wish I studied the Bible more. I wish, you know, I could live a better life. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. And, you know, maybe one, you know, honestly, that would be a very good idea. Like every week we come on here, we speak about, and we speak about a topic or something like that. And, you know, so yeah. Your bus got the W, Durante. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. All you gotta do is have faith and confidence in yourself. Yeah. You know, don't get in your own head so much when things ain't going your way. Because let's be real. What happens when you get in your own head so much? The enemy comes in, bad thoughts creep in, and this will lead to, you know, being sad and being depressed and being angry. And you know, I was angry for a long time. You know, through some personal shit, I was angry for it left me angry for years. And, you know, it left me angry for years. And I was just holding grudges against people. And, you know, it came to realization now that, hey, you're older now. You gotta let it go. You know, you can't be stuck on whatever happened, you know, 10 years ago. And, you know, it was, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna say what happened, but, you know, it was something that happened when I was in 6th grade. I would believe I was 11 years old. Yeah, 11 years old around that time. I was 11 years old. You know, something happened. And I just really, I really was, it really left me angry and misunderstood for a long time, for years. But now I gotten older, now I understand. I have to let go. Even in middle school, bro. Even in middle school, and even some of my freshman year in high school, bro. Like, I was just so angry. You know, the bullying, it turned me into someone I didn't want to be in school. You know, I didn't care about school. You know, I love basketball. That was a sport that really found me for real. I love basketball, and you know, obviously I didn't go to the next level, because if I was really, really good enough, then I would have been at the next level. I would have been in college hooping right now or something like that. But, you know, I'm not. And this is what God called me to do. God called me to sit in front of you guys, sit in front of this camera, 4 days out the week, streaming and going all over the world to shows and vlogging for you guys. You know, this is what God called me to do. And just use that 9 to 5, you know, to fund content creation. That way I can make a living off of it full time, and I can, you know, be my own boss, be self-made, and, you know, not having to wake up for work. And I'm like, oh my God, I could finally let myself breathe and, you know, let go, and, you know, I could get my body right again. And, you know, I remember being taken advantage of for being myself. So I would have to be all tough and strong, even though that's not what I wanted to be, but I had to force myself. Yeah. You know, so many people, they would take advantage of you. And this is why I also had such a hard time trusting people. You know, I really didn't have, trusting women and trusting, male friends. It was just so hard for me to trust people. Because I feel like if I let somebody in my life, they would do me dirty. And that was with that was with women, that was with male figures, male friends, and all that other stuff. And sometimes you gotta find, you didn't fit. And like, I was just so angry at myself because, I didn't fit in. So down on myself because, I wanted to fit in with that friend group, and, I never gelled well with them. And, I try to be, the guy that wanted to get, all the attention and, be this high school popular kid and whatever. But, it's just, it is what it is now. You gotta let that go. I was in high school, 3 fucking years ago? I graduated 3 fucking years ago. Let that go. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just gotta be yourself and maintain and, stay focused on your grind and what you're doing, and stay focused on your purpose and what God has gave you the ability to do, whether it's playing sports, being this football athlete, being this basketball athlete, content creation, making music, you just got to find something you're passionate about, you feel me? And, it's just, honestly, I'm relieved I'm having this talk with y'all. I'm relieved, honestly, that I'm having this talk. Yeah. I think it was more of a just gut decision for me to travel across my state. It really gave me an avenue to live my life and have a good time. I know I haven't really got to any same Clown Posse concerts or events, but I certainly want to try to get to that point in the future. Hell, from what I heard, the Gathering of the Juggalos is one experience that is a must go for any wrestling fan or music fan. Ooh, I would check that out one day. But yeah, man. I thought I was moving. I thought I was moving to Texas and all that stuff, but those plans, they got they just got blocked, and I told myself everything's gonna be okay. No matter how hard it is in life, I always tell myself I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay, man. But yeah, that's all I got for you, man. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I get 6 days off from my shoot job, so yeah, man. You don't have to. And another thing too, Bastard. Let me tell you guys something too, bro. You don't have to have social media fools every fucking body, bro. It really does. It fools you so goddamn much. Like, you be having people at 18, 19, 20, 21 thinking you have to have you have to be driving the Mercedes, you have to live in the big apartment, and you have to have a wife. And no, bro. Like, you niggas just got out of high school. You niggas are in college. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, you don't have to have it all planned. You don't have to have it all figured out at 18, 19, 20, 21. Because that social media shit will fool you to death, bro. Don't let the social media shit fool you, my nigga. Don't let it fool you. I seen motherfuckers go. I've seen it all myself, bro. I seen motherfuckers go from broke to rich to broke. Yeah, I seen women that I went to middle school and high school with. They're pregnant. They have babies right now. I have seen it all. I've seen it all. I've seen women that I went to high school with and middle school with. I've seen them all have babies and stuff. You know? People in high school trying to be gangsters, and let's be real, you're only a gangster because sports didn't work out for you. You're really a gangster because sports didn't work out for you. That's the only reason why you want to be a gangster. Because sports in high school didn't work out for you. There's other things in your that you can make a full-time legal money with instead of going out and gangbanging. You feel what I'm saying? And like, I never want to be like, bro, nothing's cool about, really, and honestly, truly, nothing's cool about being, nothing is cool about being in a gang, for real. Because every day you're waking up, you're putting your life at risk. Every day. You have to look over your shoulder every day, bro. You got to look over your shit. I couldn't be no gang member because you have to look over your shoulder every day. You're so stressed out. You worry about, you worry about what this nigga doing, what that nigga doing. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Insane Clown Posse never adopted that kind of rich lifestyle, despite them making tons of money from their record label. Concerts in wrestling, they were always grassroots in my opinion, and that's something that I can get behind. They were grassroots since the day they started the music business. Yeah. I feel you, Juggalo. I feel you, man. I feel you on that one. Every time I got at night, I gotta turn key my look. Yeah. Like, you do not want to be looking over your shoulders. You don't want to be in shootouts. You don't want to be in jail. And just throwing your life. All it takes is one stupid decision to throw your life away, bro. Like, you seen these videos. You seen 17, 18. You see all these people, like, younger than me getting locked up and charged as adults for murders and stuff like that. Like, trust me, bro, you don't want to fall in that shit. You don't want to be in jail and then somebody's videotaping you on the cameras and then they interrogating you, you talking. Nah, bro. Snitching and all that other stuff. Like, nah, bro, you don't want to go through that. Trust me. You don't want to. You don't want to. And those of y'all on social media posting guns and flashing them on social media, you're just asking for it. If you're being honest. Like, bro, I went to middle school and high school with some of you niggas and y'all want to be gangsters. All of a sudden y'all gangsters now, huh? Like, come on. Law enforcement sometimes targets the wrong people. Yeah, be careful. Be careful too. Like, when you're dealing with anybody, not everybody's good people. There's always that one nigga out there or that one bitch out there. Sorry, ladies. Yeah, be careful. And this AI stuff, man. This AI stuff. Stop doing that stuff, man. For real. If you out here posting AI photos of these people and all that stuff, like, bro, you need to find a different life, bro. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, like, it was just sad, bro. Like, man, how I want to put this 18-year-old girl, man. She died, and I saw a bunch of high school kids around this hospital. It was in my city too. Around this hospital, just gathering around her as she's, as they say, they found goodbyes to the girl, and it was a high school party, and a 27-year-old man, shot the girl and shot other people. And you think to yourself, what is a 27-year-old doing at a high school party? At a high school party, he's basically a pedophile, a pervert, just being a creep. And in and these parents, they don't know what these kids are up to nowadays, you know, since they're younger and stuff. Like, you know, these kids, man, you gotta, this AI shit gonna be tricking them and all that stuff, man. It's crazy, bro. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta finish laundry and then, I'm about to rest my head for 3 days, bro. Like, clear my head for a couple of days. Well, almost a week, if you think about it. So, yeah. But, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys took some advice out of what I said at the end. I know we was rambling for about 20 minutes on that. 20, 25 minutes. But, yeah, man. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys hopefully Saturday for Halloween Havoc. I gotta stream it from another location. So, I'm not gonna stream it from here. So, yeah. I hope you guys take care, man. And I will see you guys on Saturday. If not, then I'll see you on Monday for Monday Night Raw. All right. I love y'all. Take care. And I am out. Peace.